pressing the brake pedal, hit OK, bleed brakes, test in progress. Ooh. So it's activating. Howdy guys, I'm AutoEdits Jason, and today's video is gonna be kind of a valuable one for people who own a car. Do you drive a car? Well, nowadays people are keeping their cars a little bit longer, and being able to do some of the upkeep or keeping an idea of what's going on with the status or the maintenance of your vehicle is becoming incredibly important. Over a year ago, I did a review on the VDiagtool VD70S scan tool. And then right after that video, I ended up using this thing to do an ABS pump bleed on my Range Rover, and that ended up being hugely successful. I've been very happy with that. So this ended up being a really nice add to the toolbox. I still stand by that review. Then that company reached back out to me when they came out with the new version, the big dog version of the VD70, and this is the VD80 BT. And like the VD70S, it's a Bluetooth enabled scan tool, diagnostics tool. You could do live data graphing. It's very powerful tool. So this thing qualifies as a semi-professional scan tool and powerful diagnostic tool for more advanced users. But when I was doing the Range Rover video, I was a little concerned that there was a $300+ tool to do the bidirectional to activate the anti-lock brake pump to do that. So I was kind of on the lookout for a way to do that without spending big money on that. And in this video, as I go through the three of these, and now their chapters will be down below, so you could jump to the different ones, because there is some I've had these things for weeks now, so I really feel more comfortable. I'm not just kind of reading stuff. I've used these things. I've taken these with me to my job. One of my side hustles is being a mechanic. So I've been taking these things with me to work and implementing these, and they're really quite useful. So we'll get started with the VD31 here, and this is what they call an enhanced code reader, and that's because it has the key fob battery test feature on this thing. Now it comes with an opening here for a 9-volt battery. I kind of, after using this here for the last few weeks, don't leave the battery in it, because what happens is if you store it in a backpack or something, if it bumps this switch, it'll turn it on and it'll just wear the battery down when you're not using it in your bag. So I leave the battery out when I travel, and you only need the 9-volt battery in this thing to do a key fob test anyway. So you could either surf your way over to the key battery fob check, or you could just hit the quick key here. So I'm going to hit that. It says test the store key. So you could store a few of these in here, or you could test the new key. So I'll show you how to set it up from scratch. So we'll go bypass there. We'll go to brand selection, and we'll go over to, we'll do this is for my Dodge truck. So we'll go over here to Chrysler, and you have a few different frequencies that Chrysler uses there. I just happen to know. So you would go and check each one, hit that, and then it says it's communicating, so it's waiting. So I'll just hit the thing, and if it doesn't do anything, then that's not the frequency. And so you would just move your way down. I just happen to know from doing this already that it's the bottom one there. And as you can see, you just hold whatever key whatever function you want on here, and it'll show you. And we have a 90% key fob battery on this thing right here. And that is kind of just really cool and handy. It's wild that this feature is in the most affordable unit. Generally, the OBD2 port in modern vehicles is under the footwell of the driver's side of the vehicle. And so in the Jeep, it's right here. So you'll just plug that into the little trapezoid, and then this thing will power up, and off we go. So now let's do a quick scan of this thing. So we'll just hit select there, read DTCs, and then it'll just communicate. You turn the key in the on position, but you don't have the engine running generally. And then we'll see what store DTCs, and that's diagnostic trouble codes. Processing. This vehicle has no fault codes, so that's a nice thing to see. So that's how that works on this thing. And so that right here is why it's valuable to have this tool sitting in your glove box or in your car someplace, just to have that ability. Some shops like O'Reilly's and AutoZone will offer you this for free. Like you can go there, they'll put this on this thing and tell you the code. But this, I believe, is a nice thing to have, because sometimes your car will go into limp mode when the check engine light comes on. So you could at least clear it, get yourself home. It may throw it again until you solve it, but using this to help identify it. Like it even has a feature right here that's called the DTC lookup, where you could actually input the code that this tells you that you have, and it will give you some, you know, quick systems references to know what you do before you go on the web and start looking for yourself. Plus this one right here also has this battery voltage tester, so it shows you that what your resting battery voltage is on your vehicle. And so the Jeep, as you can see, is resting at 12.5 volts, and it's just been sitting for a while, so it's just fine. So this right here for the cost, and again, if you don't care about the key fobs, you can get the $30 version of this thing, I think it's, yeah, the VD30 Pro. This is something I believe you should just throw it in your car someplace to have this ability to, if the check engine light comes on, boom, you could actually have a little bit more knowledge before you go to even take it to a mechanic. Giving the mechanic a code shows that you are one step above the customer that they can just possibly start upselling things and making things up. Not that all mechanics do that, but it's something to be aware of, that if you go in with a code, you show the mechanic that you're dealing with that you have some knowledge that they, you know, will have to be aware of. And so that's why I think this is something that is extremely helpful for those of us with older vehicles. But next up, we're going to show off the D200, and that's where things go, take this to another level for a price that's not that much more. So check this out. Next up, the D200, which comes in this very handy case. I just throw this in my backpack now and just take it everywhere with me. And so basically all you need is the Bluetooth fob here that plugs into the OBD2. Then you just go into the VDiagtool app here. You first go into the Bluetooth, connect the Bluetooth once you have this thing plugged into the OBD2 port on your vehicle, then go into the app, and you'll know if that little red X there turns green, you'll know that that's cooked up. I'll show you in a moment. And then this has a familiar setup to the more advanced tool like the VD80 we're going to show you in a second, and the VD70, where you have all of these functions here. So let's show you a couple things on this. So we're in the Audi now. Let's get up in here and go to Bluetooth, D200. We'll connect that sucker up. Connected. Heard the little beep down there. We'll go into the app, and the basic is if you want to do a full scan, and then we'll do a automatic scan, and it's kind of cool. It'll actually run through each of the systems here and scan everything on down. This takes it up a notch from the V31 in the sense that you now have a breakdown of all of the systems, and you can go in through and look at a much more detailed account of all of the error codes if you get them. And of course you have Wi-Fi and you have web access here, so it actually takes you straight to the web to help you do diagnostics on that. But I want to show you some of the special functions in this thing that are really kind of cool. Check this out. We're going to actually retract the parking brakes with this tool, electronic parking brake. It's communicating, and we'll listen to see if we hear the mechanical motor actually release the parking brake in the rear. There you have it. So you would go and work. This is flashing, so let's just go say we would do the brake job, turn the vehicle off, right? So then we'll come back, turn the vehicle back on, and let's hit the OK here and have listen to see if the brakes go back into position. There they go. I just heard it tighten up and then back off just a little bit. Boom. On the truck, plugs in right there. Go ahead and turn the key on. So the main thing that I was talking about earlier is that I wanted to find a way with a cheaper tool to get the bidirectional ABS systems pump activation. So let's go into special functions, and we'll go into ABS bleeding, and we'll go to America, Dodge, since we got Dodge here, and we'll go automatic detection. So it just picks up the VIN number and the vehicle, and so that's fine. Let's check this out. Bleed brakes. So we want to go yes or okay. So it says now, press the brake pedal. I'm pressing the brake pedal, hit okay. Bleed brakes. Test in progress. Ooh. So it's activating. Open right front bleeder valve, keep the brake pedal pressed, and press continue. So there you go. It's trying to bleed. It's activating the ABS pump and doing all of the things that it needs to do. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and cancel now, and just showing you that the fact that you can now, this tool will operate the ABS pump and do that without having to buy the bigger dollar tool, and the D200 showing its value here. So this, amazing. I'm thrilled about that right there. So those things, and then of course you could surf through, you could check, do the oil reset light, battery management system reset. So hopefully by now you see how these two lower cost tools are actually exceptionally valuable to have in your possession, because these things can be really handy to help diagnose and be aware of this, what's going on in your vehicle. So now for the VD80 BT, this thing has a ton of power. They're inching closer towards a nearly pro level tool here with this one. There's an 8-inch touchscreen running Android 10 here, and I can really notice how much faster this thing responds. It offers thousands of diagnostic tests and bidirectional controls. My favorite feature by far, though, is the topology mapping of vehicle scans. You can swap back and forth to the list style if you prefer, but this just makes it much easier to see each module in place. And if you notice here, there's a whole bunch of orange icons here, and I've known that because, and that's what I was mentioning, the truck has quite a few little issues, things, gremlins, character. So some of them we don't talk about and just drive, and some we're gonna try to deal with. But let's go into the DTC list here, and it goes through. So you have front axle disconnect, that's I've known. So most of these are things I've known, but that's a pretty neat way to view that. And that's one of the powerful things here. And the VD80 comes with a heavy duty travel box that's foam padded for use to be able to throw in the trunk or back seat like I do. Like this thing just lives with me when I'm going to my other jobs. That thing is now just part of the deal. Plus the thing is just, it's made out of like something that you could have in a shop. It has a kickstand on the back so you can utilize it like that, hanging on the steering wheel. Now I have all of these things in the AutoEdits Amazon store. So if you go to, I'll put a link to this. It'll be in the tools and cleaning products bin here. I believe there is going to be a sale coming up. Now the D200, which is kind of my favorite right now, this guy right here, it comes in that little case and it's just that thing, you load it onto your phone. That one right now is $127. I don't know if it's going to go much cheaper because it's normally $160. And so that's already on sale. I'm gonna put the VD30, the one that doesn't have the key fob tester. So it's a very similar version to this. That's here, and that's only 30 bucks. So that's something that I honestly believe, you should just get one of these two for, if you're not gonna do any mechanical work, get one of these two, throw it in the glove box or in the trunk of your vehicle. So you could, if you get a check engine light, if you get any of those things, you get on your own time to be able to check those things. That's gonna be, and then write down that code. And if you do go to a mechanic, you're gonna be able to have a step ahead of somebody going, I don't know, check engine light, it just gives you that little bit of, empowers you just a little bit. And then the VD80 I have here, it is $649, but again, I think that's gonna be on sale. So if you're watching this video in May, I believe there's gonna be quite a big sale going on here. So already the prices here are just get them. So if you're waiting to get something with a little bit more capability, like pro level capabilities, the VD80 is going to be the one to keep your eye on. Watch that price right there and see if that drops a little bit. But again, even at that price, it hits all of the check marks. It's comparable to any of the other tools on the market. And I'm happy with the brand so far. I'm a year plus in using the VD70, and then I'm, a few weeks in using these things, and it's blown my mind. I'm actually glad to have both of these. So a lot of stuff, a lot of ways to empower yourself with your vehicle and helping make your vehicle last longer, especially now at pinching pennies at the moment. So this stuff will help you. So hopefully that does. Thank you so much for watching. And if it does help you out, please remember to subscribe. And until next time, enjoy your drive.